Hi, my name's Latham, and I'm a senior at Chesterton High School. What were some of the most important cases in Supreme Court history?
Two of the most important cases in the history of the Supreme Court were Marbury versus Madison and the case of Brown versus Board of Education. The Marbury case was decided by the court in 1803. The facts of the case concerned only the life of one man, William Marbury. William Marbury had been appointed to be a justice of the peace for the District of Columbia, but he was denied the job by incoming President Thomas Jefferson and his Secretary of State, James Madison. The case was important because it formed the basis for judicial review, which means that the Supreme Court can say some act of one of the other two branches of government is not lawful if those actions are unconstitutional, if they violate the Constitution. And this clarified the role of the judicial branch of our government in providing checks and balances on the legislative and executive branches. Now, the other case, Brown versus Board of Education, was decided in 1954. It was a critical case in helping ensure the equal treatment of all citizens. The Brown case said that segregation on the basis of race in public schools was unconstitutional. Before the Brown case, it was legal for a state to require African American children to go to a separate school from Anglo children and could prohibit them from drinking at the same water fountain. The desegregation of our nation's public facilities was a very big step toward fulfilling our Constitution's promise of equal protection of the laws. A series of less famous cases are also important because they secured the principle of one person, one vote, meaning every person's vote must be given the same weight as every other person's vote in our federal elections. Baker versus Carr, Westbury versus Sanders, and Reynolds versus Sims, all those cases established that districts for legislative seats in our House of Representatives have to be equal in population. The same is true for state legislative bodies. The idea that one person has one vote is a cornerstone of our democratic system, in which government by the people means everyone is represented equally.